What is up, guys? Dan from the Elite 4 crew here, and we are back with our Week 7 APA Showdown, no, Wi-Fi battle against Miticus, one of the commissioners of the APA. Miticus is currently 2-4, and we are 4-2, so a win for Miticus would be quite bad for us, because we'd then be 4-3, which isn't the best record. It's not where we want to be. Whereas 5-2 would be much nicer to kind of go in with about over halfway point in the season now. So we're just waiting for Miticus to decide on the battle rules. But you can see on the screen we've brought Tangrowth, Cloyster, Crocodile, Regirock, Magearna, and Latias. Selecting my participating team now. Yes, battle with this team. So we've gone for, I'm trying to remember off the top of my head, we've got Soldew, Offensive Latias, we've got Shift Gear, Expert Belt Magearna, we've got Figgy Berry, Specially Defensive Regirock, mainly for the Salazzle, Crocodile, Choice Scarf, Normal White Herb, Shell Smash, Cloyster, and we've got a bit of heat on the Tangrowth. We've got Natural Gift with a berry. Can't remember what berry, but it gives it ice type. So the team that Miticus brings is Manaphy, Snorlax. Where's my pen gone? Oh my word, what a nightmare. Manaphy, Snorlax, Salazzle, Electros, Jinx, and Aromatisse. So no Garchomp and no Fortress. The other one, Ferrothorn. So that means that we have both Elemental Punches on Regirock, which is now completely useless. No Volt Switch on Magearna, so we don't really have a pivot. So I think he probably leads Snorlax. In which case, I'm tempted to just lead Red. Actually, no, we're gonna lead Afro now. No, we're not. Withdraw. We're gonna lead Red. Put everyone else in. We'll lead Red because it's pretty safe, I think. I haven't run any calcs or anything, so I don't have a clue how well it deals with this team. I'm really surprised. No Garchomp, no Ferrothorn, no Hitmontop, no Aerodactyl. So a lot of the things that we were worried about, he didn't bring. But we're going into it. We're going into the battle, see what Miticus wants to lead here. Hopefully nothing too crazy. Pokemon Trainer Pat decides to lead with Blue Balls, the Manaphy. Okay, so I'm pretty sure Manaphy can't do much to me. Manaphy, Tail Glow, against Latias, Red. Yep. And change him to level 50. An Ice Beam does 42 to 51. We can just hit it with a Shy Shock and a Draco if he wants to, if that's what he wants to do. What items is that with? That's with Leftovers. So I might just hit him with a Side Shock. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hit him with a Side Shock. See if he wants to make any plays here. But I'm happy to just try and get some damage off first turn. Try and look for my pen. This Manaphy, okay, he does decide to stay in. We outspeed, obviously, go for a Side Shot, and reveals that it does just under half, and he goes for a U-turn. So, okay, I didn't kind of consider U-turn as an option, but that's what he's gone for, and fair enough. See what he wants to go into now. Possibly, maybe the. I was thinking the Electros, but I don't think so. Possibly Snorlax. Possibly, maybe even into Jinx. He could go into Jinx. We do have enough speed to to creep Garchomp, max speed Garchomp, so I'm pretty sure that means we outspeed Jinx as well. He does Prostitute, that is definitely Jinx. At level 50, an Ice Beam is going to hurt. He doesn't outspeed us, no. He doesn't outspeed us, Jinx is only 95 base speed. But I know I don't want to stay in here. How much does the Death Regirock take? Yeah, Totem. Doesn't take that much, and then we can throw off a Fire Punch. So I think that's what we'll do. I could also go into Magearna. Magearna takes even less. I might do that. Actually, no, I want to preserve Magearna. I'm going to go into Pure Totem. Just because we have got the Figgy Berry on Regirock. So if it does get low, then we will get some HP back. Marcus still hasn't chosen his move. As everyone knows, Marcus is the slowest battler in the world, other than probably Tom. Yeah, still waiting for him to decide what to do here. He might make a smart double. He possibly could make a smart double. Just maybe finding out what my switching is. So I will say I didn't prep too hard for the Jinx. But both Magearna and Regirock, both counters to it, have moves that will OHKO. But Fire Punch and Flash Cannon both OHKO. He does double out. And he goes into Butterbeam, which is the Snorlax. So as we bring out Regirock, I don't know where this leaves us. We could just get our 3 rocks up here. I don't know what Snorlax wants to do to me. We aren't physically defensive, but obviously we do have a lot of natural bulk in defense. I'm calculating a level 100 Snorlax again, which is why I'm not doing anything. 50. So he doesn't really touch me, but I can't really touch him back either. So I might just get my rocks up here. He could curse, but I've already pressed the move. So even if he does, I'll have to find a way to figure out to sort that out. But let's say at the moment at neutral, a return does 9 to 11%. So I'm not too worried about him setting up on me. Especially as Earthquake does 20% max, 17 to 20% max roll. So I'm not too worried. I'm happy to just get my rocks up here. So I think he'll realise, he might even think that we're physically defensive. And then obviously he does even less to us. He's taking his sweet time about it, that's for sure. Don't know how long left he has to decide. But there it is, he does withdraw, so that's fine. So we get a 3 Stealth Rocks up, and he goes out back into the Manaphy. Now, it's nice to get a bit of damage off on the Manaphy. It's just over half. We do see that it's leftovers, we didn't see that before. But we do have to get out of here, because the Manaphy is a problem. I don't want to really allow it to set up. So I could I go into Magearna? Could I go into Magearna? Not really, because the Surf still does a lot. I don't have much for this at all. What about... No, Tangrowth doesn't work either. This is a rough one. Thing is, he could just U-turn. He might not even have Ice Beam, but he probably does if it's got Latias, Tangrowth, and Crocodile there. He must have Ice Beam on this. He must have Ice Beam. I've got 30 seconds to kind of decide what to do here. This is my especially defensive wall, unfortunately. I'm gonna go out to Iron Lady. Oh, I don't know if that's the play. I've got 15 seconds. I'm gonna go out to Iron Lady. I don't think that's a play at all, but I don't have much else for the mana thing, truth be told. Does go for the Surf, that's gonna do a lot. We'll see how much exactly. Not that much. I wish we were Assault Vest at this point, but that's fine. Now he'll probably switch out, predicting the Volt Switch. And what would he switch into? He could go into Salazzle. Not Salazzle. He could go into Electros. Is what I mean. Let's see. I'm sure he won't want to take a Volt Switch. I could just shift here, but I don't think I sweep. I don't think I sweep. I might just make the double play. I really want to make that prediction. I think he's going to go into Electros. So I'm just going to go... I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk it. So risk it. I'm going to risk it. So go into Pierre Totem. I could go into Pierre Totem. But if he tail goes, I'm kind of fucked. But I'm sure that he switches out predicting the Volt Switch. How much, out of interest, do we do to... Hang on, this isn't good.
I'm here.
Oh, hang on. Panther, I'm recording, but these two are listening, so I'm just going to turn you down. Bye-bye. Right, okay, back to where I was. Oh, I've got 5 turns left. Oh my god. Dazzling Gleam. I've almost run out of time. Panther has sabotaged me. He does stay in, so that's okay. Dazzling Gleam does not do a lot. He U-turns though. He does U-turn. So he's slower than me. He's got no speed in this. How's he not go? Okay. Okay. It's not overall not a bad turn. We do take that U-turn fine. I want to see who he wants to go into. I kind of wish we shift geared, but I don't think. I'm sure that Butterbean, Snorlax, yeah. We don't do anything to this. I don't think. Let's check Magina against Iron Lady. Snorlax. Level 50. Yeah, we really don't do much at all. So I'm just going to switch out. I'm going to switch out. I think I might just go into red, or I could go into Afro Man. I'm going to go into Tangrowth, I think. I'm going to go into Tangrowth. See what he wants to do here. Frustration. Okay. Shouldn't do too much. Actually quite a bit. Actually quite a bit. I'm just going to Leech Seed. Possibly see the Jinx come back out now. Very, very possible. But obviously Jinx is very frail. I'm pretty sure Tangrowth gets knockoff, so he might not want to switch in predicting that. So I think Leech Seed's pretty safe. I think Leech Seed's pretty safe. Might just take it his time still. It's literally it's past 1 o'clock in my time. So I'm pretty tired. That's my excuse if I lose. I'm pretty tired. Had to delay the match because Mighticus was chirps in his new roommate. So, or he stays in. Oh, we missed the Leech Seed. He goes for a Fire Punch. I'm sure this doesn't do too much. No, it did even less than. Did even less. Now I could. I want to switch out because I want to keep Ephraim healthy. So I think to take a fire punch. I could go into Rico, but I don't know. I don't really want to switch that. Could go back into Pier Totem because it does just completely wall it. That's what I'm gonna do. It gives Tangrowth a chance to get healthy again as well. We do make that switch. See if he switches as well, or if he decides to stay in, go for another fire punch. Goes for frustration, which we know does nothing, absolutely nothing to us. That's fine. Now, kind of happy to just go for an earthquake, but I might. I think I'm just going to go for an earthquake. We don't have any stab on Regirock, but I think earthquake is an okay middle ground play. If he decides to bring in Electros, then it could be a problem, which I probably should have thought about, but we stick by our plays. We stick by our plays. The Snorlax, again, can't do anything to us. He does withdraw. Possible will he Tink. That sounds like an Electros. So the Aromatisse. How much are you going to do? Earthquake comes in. Not a great amount. Let's see if we can work out what you are. Regirock, Pier Totem against Aromatisse. Defensive, level 50. Yeah, okay, so talking about 16 to 19% again. Now he could just wish. So I'm actually going to go out into my beginner. I'm going to go out to my beginner because this thing can't touch my beginner. And we could possibly set up a shift gear here. I'm going to double out. Even though Moonblast didn't actually do that too much to me, it did about 20 to 24%. He does just go for a wish, which is absolutely fine. And I'm happy to just. I think probably I can make this prediction. I can make this prediction that Manaphy's coming in, which I think I want to do. I'm just going to go for Dazzling Gleam to try and keep the Manaphy alive. He does withdraw. See what he goes into. He goes into Snorlax. Goes into Snorlax to take this Dazzling Gleam. So he is going to get all this health back. See how much it does. Not a lot at all. Not a lot at all. And he's now back up to full almost. Snorlax really is a problem. I don't have a lot for it. I have Rico, but we don't have any fighting moves. I think I'm just going to go back out to Pier Totem to take whatever he wants to go for. Probably another Fire Punch. It does go for the Earthquake. See how much this does to us. That did quite a lot. About 30% maybe. About 30%, which is more than he's doing to us. I kind of want to go out into Latias again. Predicting the EQ. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I want to do here. I'm not sure what I want to do here because he has coverage for Regirock and Tango. I'm kind of tempted to keep Reggie in to pop its berry. So I think that's what I'm going to do. And then at least get it back healthy again, and then I can switch out. And maybe Marcus will try and overpredict me. Maybe he'll try and overpredict me. But at the minute, it's not looking too good. I think what I need to do is I need to get Cloyster in here. I need to get Cloister in here. Oh, he does withdraw. He does withdraw. Goes out into Tink. The Aromatisse again, so another Earthquake coming in. And he's just going to try and wish past his whole team, I think. But he's just going to try and get his whole team back up, which is fair enough. I'd probably be doing the same thing if I was him. Now, I could make a switch. I could make a switch. Predicting him to go for another wish. I think I'm just going to Earthquake, try and keep this thing low. If he does decide to stay in and just go for a Moonblast and try and like get us down a bit. Because again, he might not calculate us especially defensive. He might not calculate us especially defensive. So he might be thinking that a Moonblast does enough to kill. Or, I mean, I don't know how much. Let's have a look. With 0 special defense, Moonblast only does 31%. We do stay in, we get the Earthquake off. Doesn't quite take it out, he's in the reds, and he does go for a wish. So he can just protect here. Or he can go out into Manaphy. Manaphy is most likely to come in and take a heal. So I think what I'm going to do is I am going to go out. Question is, what do I want to go into? Do I go into Magina or do I go into Latias? Both outspeed the Manaphy. I think I'm going to go into Magina. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into Magina. And see whether he protects or whether smart thing is probably to protect, in all honesty. He just goes for a double wish. Why did he double wish? Oh, I could have taken him out. He misclicked. He misclicked. Fuck. That is so annoying. That's so annoying. But I'm happy to just go for a Flash Cannon here, to be honest. He probably switches out. In fact, I'm certain he switches out. But just in case he doesn't, just in case he decides to try and over-predict me, he doesn't. He goes out. He does go out. Back into the Snorlax. He's going to take nothing from this again. Going to take absolutely nothing. Didn't do. Oh, that was a crit. That was a crit. That's why. Let's say he has got Fire Punch. He has got Earthquake. I'm happy to just go back out into Afro Man. Maybe get a Leech Seed off. Obviously, if he Earthquakes, that's kind of more ideal for us, which I imagine he will because it hits both Magina and Regirock for more than Fire Punch. So I'd imagine he'll go Earthquake. But I just want to get Tangrowth in, I want to throw a Leech Seed off, and then we'll see where we go from there. See how much damage he's done to us at that point. We are down to 20 minutes match time now. I feel like this is going to be a really long one. And I wish I didn't do it tonight. Because I can't be arsed. I know I'm going to lose. I think I'm going to lose. I don't know. I'm just trying to think in my head how we get past the Snorlax. I mean, once Magina's got, once the Aromatisse is gone, which it could have been just now, then it will be a lot easier. Because you can see already Snorlax is down to just over half. Snorlax is down to just over half. The problem is Snorlax is just so fat. It's just so fat. Mike has taken his sweet time still. There we go. Right, I switch out. I go into Afro Man. Does he go for a Frustration, a Fire Punch, or an EQ? I think he goes for EQ. He goes for a Fire Punch, which is fine, because as we saw, it didn't do that much to me. I'm just going to throw off Leech Seed, and now I'm going to switch out next turn. That was a quick turn. We missed the Leech Seed again. Another Fire Punch comes in. And now the problem is that puts me in range. What was that berry? Oh, my Ganlon berry. Oh, I forgot about that. That was literally for the that was for the Garchomp. We have the weather move. What is it? Nature Power? No, I don't know. Natural Gift. Natural Gift. And that was for the Garchomp, which he didn't bring. So that's fine because it actually means that we live the next attack. So I'm just going to get the Leech Seed off, and then I'm going to switch out. I'm getting dangerously low, which is a problem. But Micus is probably so confused right now. He's probably thinking, wow, what great prep. And I'm just there like, I'll go for a Leech Seed. We do hit it this time. Please do not kill us. So if you kill us, then this is a problem. Frustration could kill. Oh, it doesn't kill. It doesn't kill. Oh, sweet. It doesn't kill. We get a bit of health back. How much exactly? How much did we have before? But I'm going to switch out. I'm just going to switch out. I'm just going to go out into... I might go out to Latias. Or I could honestly go out to Cloyster. I wonder how much you're doing to Cloyster. As a Snorlax. As a Snorlax. With Return, Call of Frustration, Fire Punch, and Earthquake. Level 50. You're not doing a lot to me. +2. No, I'm not switching in. I'm not switching in. I'm just going to go out into Pierre Totem. Just going to go out into Pierre Totem. See what he then wants to do. He does withdraw. See who goes into Slytherin. Is that the Salazzle? No, it's the Electros. And we asked for death, so this could be okay. However, I don't know how I'm going to hit it. I don't know how I'm going to hit it. Regirock, Pierre Totem against an Electros. Level 50. If he has Giga Drain, does 31 to 37. And we don't do nearly enough to it, so I'm getting out of here. The question is into what? The question is really into what? I think I just want to go into Latias. Let's just double check how much anything does to us. A knockoff would do a lot if he had it. A knockoff would do a lot if he had it. Honestly, I think I'm just going to go into Tangrowth, predicting a possible Volt Switch. And then we can get some more HP back from Regenerator as well after that. So we do switch out. And see what he wants to go for. Goes for a knockoff, so I'm glad we didn't go into Latias. Very, very glad we didn't go into Latias. We had no item on Afroman, obviously. So now, I wonder how much a Flamethrower does to me. It does a lot, that's how much. Does 81 to 95. So does take me out. So I am just going to switch out. I might go back into Pierre Totem. Or I might go into Latias. I don't want to go into Latias. Let's stop talking about that. I'm going to go back into Pierre Totem. Even though it doesn't really deal with this thing. There's the U-turn. Okay. There's the U-turn. So we're struggling to kind of get any momentum going in this game. 30 minutes remaining, and it is a long one. It is definitely a long one. I'm still trying to figure out in my head how we get past the Snorlax. he could just go straight onto Aromatisse here. And he can throw off another Wish. Goes out into Manaphy. Goes out into the Manaphy. And now, I want to know. Oh, will he overpredict? It's Miticus. He does like an overprediction. Regirock. The thing is, I can't really do anything to him. I mean, an EQ does 22 to 26. It would keep him low. If he goes for anything other than a Surf, then I live and I get my Berry. Whereas I could go into Magearna again. I could go into Magearna again. I think that's what I'm going to do, purely and simply because I need to keep Regirock around. I can't be risking it. But again, if I was thinking he was going to go for a Surf, just goes for U-turn. That's why I didn't go into Latias. That's absolutely fine. So I want to know who he wants to go into here. Probably back into the Snorlax, because obviously he has EQ and Fire Punch, which both will probably do a lot to me. I haven't done the exact calcs. Let's have a look. Iron Lady, Snorlax, level 50. Fire Punch and Earthquake. Nah, that's not mine Magearna, that's why it's not doing anything. Magearna, Iron Lady, an Earthquake does 47 to 56. I just do nothing back. I just do absolutely nothing back. Miticus is certainly taking his time. I will say that. I've said it several times, so I have nothing else to say. It's because it's 1:30 in the morning, and I have nothing else to say. I just want to just go into the Snorlax, man. It walls me completely. It honestly walls me completely. This is if he is kind of mixed defensive set. Actually, I need to work out. Hang on. If I look at Tangrowth, his Fire Punches were doing a bit more than that, I'd say. It's possible he's more offensive. Yeah, here's the Snorlax. It takes more rocks damage, which is fine. Magearna. Now I could just go back into Afroman. I think that's the smart thing to do. Because Afroman's pretty healthy, I can make that switch, no problems. And this is a quicker turn. You see that we do go out into Afroman, see what he wants to do, Fire Punch or EQ. Goes for a Fire Punch again. And that again is absolutely fine. Let's say it obviously does quite a bit, a little bit more than we want it to. I wonder how much a Giga Drain does. Probably not a lot. So that's 12 to 15%, which isn't enough. So I'm just going to fire off that Leech Seed again. Once again, fire off that Leech Seed. He does withdraw, so we get a Leech Seed off on something. It's Tink, which is the Aromatisse. Yes, because we do nothing to this either. We do land the Leech Seed, which is nice. Level 50. A Moonblast is going to hurt us, so we really can't stay in. We don't do much back to this anyway. The problem is that he's just going to throw up a Wish. And if he goes into Snorlax, then it's a real problem. Because I just have nothing for Snorlax at all. How much would a Moonblast do to Cloyster? How much would a Moonblast do to Cloyster? Way too much. Way too much. I need to let Cloyster come in and revenge kill something. I'm gonna go back. I've got to go into Iron Lady. I've got to, just in case. You just wish. The good thing is we are going to get some of the leftovers recovery from Aromati's. Some of the Leech Seed. So gives McGinn a little bit more to run with. Now, unfortunately, again, looking at this McGinn set, we just do absolutely nothing to Snorlax. Best moves for Flash Cannon and Dazzling Gleam. I'm sure he just goes into the Snorlax. So I'm just going to go for a Flash Cannon. I'm just going to go for a Flash Cannon. Only problem would be if he goes into Manaphy, then we don't do a lot. But I cannot risk... Well, I don't think... Actually, I'm not even sure if the Snorlax lives Stealth Rocks plus a Flash Cannon. That's probably what Marcus is trying to calc right now. That is probably what he's trying to calc right now. Does withdraw. Goes into the Manaphy, yeah. See how much this does after rocks. Let's hope for a crit or something. Actually, no, we have speed. Oh, the Wish Blast, yeah. Yeah, if we're Dazzling Gleam, we took it out. And now he's back up to over half. Which isn't ideal. Not ideal. Manaphy, OU Tail Glow, level 50. Yeah, if we Dazzling Gleamed, we took it out. So that's really shit. That is really, really shit. But you know what? I've got no reason not to go for Dazzling Gleam. Just because it does 39 to 46, we do outspeed it because he has no speed investment. You're looking for that slow U-turn, which is fine. It's absolutely fine. I still don't actually know how we outspeed. How did we outspeed? Did I miss something? I'm not Scarf. I know I'm not Scarf. How did I outspeed? He doesn't draw. Possibly goes out into the Slytherin. Back out into the Electro. See how much you take from a Dazzling Gleam. Not a dreadful amount. Not a dreadful amount. Level 50 again. Stop calculating level 100s. So Assault Vest would have done 28 to 34%, which I think is a bit. It's probably about right. It's probably about right. Now we do actually live a Flamethrower unless he's Specs, but I'm pretty sure he's Assault Vest. I'm pretty sure he's Assault Vest. We do actually live a Flamethrower. I'm really keen to try and get some momentum going, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go out into Pure Totem. Thing is, we then can't touch it afterwards, but hopefully this will be enough to pop the berry. I should have probably calced it. Should have been enough to pop the berry. Go for a Super Fang. So that's actually okay. That's definitely perfect for the berry. So we do pop that, go back up, which is always nice. And now I'm just going to double. I'm going to double. Does he go for an energy ball here? I was going to go into Afroman and then we can go from there. Yeah, he does withdraw, that's nice. See who he goes into? Goes into Blue Balls. Great switch. Great switch. Take some rock damage, it's just over half. We do make that double, so I'm really, really happy about that. Starting to make some plays again now. Starting to make some plays again. Problem is we've got 2 useless moves on Tangrowth. We've got useless moves in HP Fire on Tangrowth, Latias and Magearna. So it's not ideal. I'm thinking he could stay in and try and Ice Beam me if he has it, but I'm not gonna not Giga Drain just in case he does stay in. Or I just want to try and get damage off on things. I could have gone for Leech Seed. But again, if he does stay in, or if he does, I don't know, want to go for something weird, then I don't want to be around to see it. He does go for an Ice Beam, so I think this actually kills. As long as we don't die to this. We don't die. Giga Drain. Did not kill. He is bulky as fuck, man. He is bulky as fuck. That Manaphy set is annoying as fuck. Level 50 does reveal the Ice Beam. Tangrowth. Afro Man. Yeah, so if he's probably max HP maybe. He's probably max HP. In which case that Giga Drain's done 46 to 55. I still don't think he did that much. He really didn't do that much. How's he eating that? I can't live another Ice Beam now. So I'm just going to go out to Magearna, because Magearna definitely can. Magearna eats an Ice Beam. We're at 20 minutes left. I have a feeling, unfortunately, he does go for a U-turn. I have a feeling that this might go to the timer, which I really don't want it to. But at the same time, I'm not about to go and go mad to try and win it before the timer ends. Because that's when I'll probably lose. Goes down to Nightmare. There's the Salazzle. Here it is. Takes 25% from rocks, and we can just go into Pier Totem because that's our dedicated check. I'm actually gonna check now how much it does. If he has HP Ground, could do a bit. That's his best shot, but otherwise Fire Blast, Sludge Wave, we eat, and we can throw off an Earthquake. So that's what we're going for. HP Ground does 30 to 37%. So even at +2, if he decides to set up a nasty plot, we still eat that, I'm pretty sure. So I can't remember how much HP we're at exactly. But this is getting draining. I won't lie. 40 minutes and 6v6 is kind of ridiculous. But that's what it is. So we do switch out. Pier Totem comes in. As you can see, probably about just under 75%. He does go for a nasty claw. Now, if he has HP Ground, then I think he has a chance to kill me. If not, then we kill him. You know what I didn't look at? I didn't see it say anything about an air balloon, but I wasn't looking. So if it's air balloons, no problem. Then everyone's probably shouting at me. So I really just didn't. I wasn't watching. In which case, this is a problem. Just pray that he's not. I'm happy that you set up a nasty plot. Z move. What is it going to be? Z power. Full force Z move. Devastating Drake. I wonder how much this is going to do at +2. This is probably going to kill. We live! We live on 12! We live on 12. Earthquake comes in. No air balloon. Yeah, kills the Salazzle. So that is nice. Regirock did its job. Regirock did its job. I can't believe it lived on 12. That's kind of mad. That's kind of mad. But now at least, if the timer does run out, we are winning. We are actually winning until we sack Regirock to whatever comes out here, Frosted. I'm praying to 25% there. It was alerted to Pierre Totem's Earthquake. Oh my god! I wish someone told Salazzle. Jesus. Go on for the on the odd chance that he decides to set up or something. Thinking no, I don't have Fire Punch. Lovely kiss. Is that putting me to sleep? Shit. I mean, does Jinx get any setup moves that are good? Lovely kiss plus 3 attacks. Jinx, what else you got? Seduction Smasher. Oh, it does get Nasty Plot. It also gets Substitute. Which is kind of a worry, honestly. So I don't just want to let him set up on me. If I go out to Gear now, then he does nothing to me at all. I think that's what I've got to go for. Let's go out to Magina here. Oh, he doubles. He decides to go out. He goes out and back out into Tink. And that's fine. So that's a really nice switch for us. So he can't wish it. He cannot wish it. He cannot afford to. Otherwise, Aromatisse goes down. I'm happy to just go for a Flash Cannon, because then we can just Flash Cannon into Dazzling Gleam if it's Manaphy. He just protects. Get a bit of leftovers back, but it's not going to help you. You know what I mean? Maybe he just wants to scout. I don't know. Maybe he just wants to scout. He knows I have Flash Cannon. I'm pretty sure he knows all my moves except. Oh no, he knows Flash Cannon and Dazzling Gleam. He doesn't know that I have Hidden Power Fire and I have Shift Gear. But again, with the team that he brought, Shift Gear doesn't really help me, honestly. Which is unfortunate because it was really good prep. It was really good prep. I'm just trying to I'm trying to figure out now. There's 15 minutes left. Honestly, I don't think there's a world where this doesn't go to the timer. Which again is unfortunate, but I've not taken that long on my moves. And it's just the nature of the game that has been. We've both got quite bulky teams. You've got Snorlax, Electros, Manaphy, Aromatisse, which has been sticking around and wish healing everything. You know, then I've got Magina, Regirock, Tangrowth, and Latias, all bulky mons. So I think that's just the nature of our teams. But Marcus isn't helping himself. Marcus isn't helping himself. Because I'm sure he doesn't really know what to do now. He does withdraw, obviously, that's a smart thing to do. And he goes back out into Slytherin. He does take rocks, a Flash Cannon, see how much it does. Not enough. Not enough. So here's a low now. And I am just tempted. I am tempted to suck Regirock here, because then I think Cloyster comes in and does pretty well. Let's just have a look at Electros. Level 50. An Ice Shard would KO. I'm just going to go sack Pierre Totem now. Because I don't want to risk Magina going down, even though we probably could have lived one. Crash for another Super Fang. So if Pierre Totem stays alive another turn, we can just Fire Punch here. and hopefully things stop off. He does go for a U-turn, which does kill, but at least he has to go into something first. So we have the momentum. The only thing now that Regirock is gone, we are even on Mons again, and it will go down to percentage. It will go down to health remaining. And so I don't know how we compare, because I haven't really been remembering, but he has got an Electros on basically nothing, a Snorlax on basically nothing, a Manaphy on basically nothing. Let's see the Snorlax. That's fine. He goes out into the Snorlax. And we have two options here. We either go into Cloyster. You know what, we could even go into Crocodile. Or Latias. Cloyster doesn't kill. Or it does. And he can't actually do anything to us. I'm pretty sure Cloyster just sets up and wins. Earthquake does nothing. Fire Punch does nothing. I'm pretty sure Cloyster comes in and sweeps up. So that's what we're going to do. Remember me? And we're just going to Shell Smash. We are just going to Shell Smash. I don't think, if he does do something that fucks with me, then fair enough, because I haven't thought about it. I've seen his three of his moves. I'm pretty sure I've only seen three. Frustration, Earthquake, and Fire Punch. Max he can do to me is 35% with Frustration. I'm pretty sure after I Shell Smash I win. If we just calc at +2. He stays in, we Shell Smash. What are you going to do to us? I'm curious to see. Frustration, yeah. Because that's, it's his best thing. I did quite a lot. Actually quite a lot. But that's fine. Happy to just Icicle Spear. It does KO. And now, I don't know what he goes out to. So he has Manaphy, Aromatisse, Electros, and what's the last one? He goes out to the Aromatisse. But I know he doesn't outspeed them. I know he doesn't outspeed me. At level 50. And I'm at +2, and Icicle Spear kills. So I'm happy to just do that again. Use Protect. I mean, is he trying to slow the timer down? I don't know. Is he trying to slow the... I mean, I guess all he can do at this point is maybe stall the timer down and save his differential. But he didn't take... No, but I'm sure Marcus wouldn't do that. There we go, yeah. It's 2 quick turns there, so... I don't know. It wasn't going to be making any difference. The Aromatisse goes down. I just remembered I meant to be recording all of these kills, which I haven't been, but I've got it on video, so it's fine. What's up next? What's coming out next? We're finally moving somewhere. Now we've got a Shell Smash Cloyster up on the screen. Prostitutes. Now, could a Scarf Jinx outspeed me? Could a Scarf Jinx outspeed me? And the simple answer is probably yes. No, because we crept Scarf. We crept Scarf Garchomp. So I've got nothing to worry about here. I'm pretty sure. I'm certain I have nothing to worry about. Icicle Spear kills. It's the safest one. Let's go for an Icicle Spear. Yeah. We do outspeed, and we KO. So the Jinx goes down to the Cloister as well. And what's just left? The Manaphy, the Electros, and something else? No, because the Snorlax's gone down, the Salazzle's gone down, and now the Jinx has gone down. Manaphy, the Electros, and the Aerobity's went down as well. Manaphy we know doesn't outspeed me. Let's go again, go for another Icicle Spear, because it does, I'm pretty sure it KOs, I didn't even count. But there's no way it doesn't, no way, yeah. That's gone. Cloister comes in and does what it was there to do. At the rightly named Remember Me. Let's just double check that this Electros can't do anything. If it can, then Marcus is bad because he would have sacked everything off before it. But no, yeah, he almost dies to rocks and then an Ice Shard kills it. Just in case he is Scarf or something. And it does pick up the kill. So, very, very good game, Marcus. Despite it taking 53 minutes to get through, we pick up a 5-0 victory. So, really, really happy with that. Regirock the only casualty there. But really, really happy with that. Despite all the stall, despite... Well, it wasn't even a stall, that's the thing. Just despite how bulky our teams were, we were able to finish it at least, so I'm quite happy about that. And to get a 5-0 victory as well. Puts us at 5-2 going into week 8. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I've been Elite4Dan. Peace.